Yep, this place is exactly how I left it. Nothing has changed. What is it? Huh? How did you get... Oh, Arlecchino gave it to you, didn't she? And you... read the whole thing. Anyway, since you've already read it, you should just, well, feel free to look around. I'm going to start looking... Oh, but be careful with the stuff around here. I'm not saying you can't... Polonia... Oh, these are some of Alen's drafts from his late... And these are just some unimportant letters. Oh, during the first few months after I was created, at first, Alen and I would play together, but it didn't take long for me to become unbeatable. So, Polonia and I played together instead. Yeah, these logic and math puzzles. It's been so long. Let's go with this one. The gears on the left are stacked from largest to smallest. The goal is to move them to the other side. Just remember, you can't stack a bigger gear on top of a smaller one. Looks like it took you a few extra moves. Well, what did you think of the... You showed quite a bit of promise, too. Wait, do people... Oh, in his later years, Alen would often sit by the fireplace and stare at this picture. He said he sometimes regretted not helping his friend when he needed... This was Alen's workbench. It's where both Polonia and I were before Alen was bedbound. This is where he would teach me about mechanics. I would sit and listen. Later on, when he got too sick, I took over and would work on Polonia. Wow! This house is filled with so many memories! You should have seen it at its prime, when people actually lived here. You know, we also used to have a mechanical piano. Oh! Alen never played it much. He probably wasn't able, but I managed to teach myself. Music theory is essentially math after all. Once you learn I loved perusing Alen's collection of classical music, but as Alen continued to deteriorate, even the sound of music... Aww, Back then, I assumed a piano was like an ordinary clothing rack. Commonplace in every home and easily... Enough about that. Ellen's gift should be just in here. Wait, there's a hidden compartment at the back of this box. Looks like it's locked with some kind... Knowing you, Ellen, I'm guessing it... Got it. Let's see here. A box? Well, you gotta open... It's heavier... A letter? And... wait a sec. It's a multi-dimensional algorithmic core. Ellen would use it to store information. All right, I'll start looking into the core and the... Okay. Hold on.
A snapshot of you playing among the plants shortly after you were born. You seem to like these flowers a lot.
Huh? Wow! Look how happy you are in this picture. You've changed a lot since then, huh? What's that supposed to mean? Just that you come off kind of aggressive sometimes. Well then, people should stop being so annoying. Of course not. Oh, here's something else. Looks today, I solved another math puzzle and made a breakthrough on a construction problem. No, wait, that's From now on, I should have people address me as Her Highness the Clockwork Princess. No more of that. I thought I tore this page out. You wrote this? Then how did it get...
You seem to have developed a distaste for this particular entry, considering I found it in the trash.
Ellen! Don't be embarrassed. Everyone goes through a phase like that. Nonsense. I wasn't even the one who wrote that. It must have been Polonia. That's enough. I told you it was Polonia. You know what? We're done with this. No more rifling around. Just put it down. To my little clockwork princess. Not another word. Got that?
You've most likely received the gift I left for you. I just hope you didn't stumble across all this one. I once asked if there was something you wished for. Do you remember that? Regardless, I have another gift. A formula that will allow you to come face to face with why this gift. To understand that, allow me to wax poetic on the soul once again. I would ask you to stick with me until the end. I believe a person should be born twice over in their lifetime. First, there's the birth that grants us life. It's a matter of transforming the life bestowed upon us. We must make a conscious choice to define the meaning of our life. This is the process of recognizing the soul, that you are my proudest masterpiece. I told you that long ago. But to me, you're just like the rest. In fact, some theories think of the human brain as nothing more than a machine. So you see, perhaps we're not so different after all. Your inner machinery is, no matter how one looks at it, the heart is a complex thing. Your computational capacity allowed you to become sentient and develop logical reasoning. Emotions and logic often clash with each other. And as you told me once, you've always known what you don't want. Similar to how a blind person can feel when a part of their body is in pain without being able to fully... So, what I leave you now is this. A formula that will allow... Of course. Whether you use it isn't regardless. Whether by my formula or some other means. I trust you will know your heart, Ellen. Oh. I'm fine. I've already figured out how this formula works. You made up your mind already? Why wouldn't I? Resolving the anomalies within my core... No. But
I already know what anomaly I need to resolve. Like Alen said. And I resolve? Yes.
But if you, let us in like that, wouldn't that mean living a
If what Alen said is true, then I'm about to be, born in. Besides, you already read my whole diary. When it comes to keeping my.
You're really sure about that?
How many times do I have to say it? I finally let you in as, friends, and you want to question it. I'm not gonna offer it. Enough with the mushies. All right. With the numerological array, I can construct it.
Oh, just like...
Sounds like that shaman has some trick. The arcane and the mathematical are both fundamental laws of this world. Anyway, let's get this. But no comments from the peanut gallery, okay? Is this my heart? No, it's probably just the result of Alan's formula. Huh. But it looks you made it. About time. Is that me? You just spoke of anomalies. Well, here I am. Shall we sit down and talk?
That should do it. Hello? My name is Alain Guillotin. Can you hear me?
Brings back memories, doesn't it? The time we spent here.
Here. I want you to have this.
A notebook?
You can use it to write things down.
I don't need to write things down. I have unlimited memory.
Even so, some things are more important than others, right? You can use it to write about the things that matter.
So you wish me to carry out a basic priority sorting operation?
I suppose you can think of it like that for now. But journaling is also an act of finding oneself. Much like we use wooden stakes to guide a plant to grow in a certain manner, what we choose to write down gives the soul in the act of choosing what to forget and what to...
I don't understand. This is where we were born. Mornings of tending to the garden. Afternoons spent Len,
What is it?
what are you drinking?
Oh, this? It's coffee. It, makes me more productive.
I want to try it.
Oh, okay. Here.
Bitter. Speaking of, why did you design me with senses? Taste, smell, touch.
Well, I'm not quite sure. It just felt like the right thing to do. I suppose I hoped you might have a life of your own one day, and that you deserve to experience all life has to offer.
Oh. Still bitter. But the smell is nice. I thought those peaceful days would go on forever. You know that's not possible. Maybe. But how was I supposed to know the end was just around the corner? That was just bad luck. Was it? Well, it certainly became a pattern, now didn't it? Over time, one of the habits we picked up from Elen was a love of coffee. We even took to hosting tea parties. A machine acting like a human. I suppose yeah, that's just what we're...
Hey, this place isn't half bad. Great spot for a party.
More and more people seem to be showing up to my tea parties uninvited. Anyone care to explain?
Can you blame me? I saw Columbina leading Capitano somewhere, and I had to see what that was about.
I had simply asked Columbina where I might find Arlecchino. I have business to discuss with her, and Columbina suggested looking here. Tartaglia and I were unaware that this was a private gathering. Apologies for the intrusion. It won't be for long.
Whatever. Just add it to the list of annoying things that have happened today. What's one more? Since you're here, you might as well stay for a cup of tea.
See? Told you she wouldn't mind.
Much obliged, Sandrone.
Well, look who we have here. Good thing I brought extra desserts. This has turned into quite the occasion.
Capitano, I was just about to go find you.
Pardon the intrusion. Rest assured, I won't sully your gathering with talk of work. We can have our discussion later.
Spoken like a true gentleman. A certain unmannered 11th seat could learn a thing or two.
You know, you really should start being nicer to me, Rosaline. Or I might just snatch that 8th seat right out from under you.
I'd like to see you try.
If you're gonna fight, take it outside. The only mess I plan on cleaning up is tea-related. I still don't understand how our quiet afternoon turned into such a crowded gathering. One by one, people just kept barging in. And then, one by one, they left without a word. Yeah, pretty annoying, huh?
Of all my days with the Fatui, the times I spent with you, Arlecchino, and Rosaline, they were my favorite. Goodbye, Sandrone.
Don't go, Columbina. We should have just said that. What? She couldn't stay. There was no future for her here. You're right. I suppose that's every time you make a decision. There's a voice inside your heart. My voice. Why didn't we make her stay? Is it worse to fight for something just to lose it? Don't you find it unfair? One by one, we keep losing the things we care about the most. But in the end, whether I want to fight for something or cry over all we've lost, and now, even Polonia, the other half of Elend's, even Polonia is no longer with us. I did everything I could, but it's just like Elend always said. Don't you feel like our connection to the past is fading bit by bit? I suppose, but you can't move through life without having to say goodbye. And even as we experience loss, they're ever so logical. What's your take then? It feels like the more I care about... It sounds so stupid. Why even fight for something that's just going to be lost in the end? Dark, I know. But the heart wants what it wants. I don't think so. Yeah, probably not. What an anomaly wants. Well, go ahead and do what you came for. You're here to resolve the anomaly, aren't you? Yes. What's it gonna be? Or eliminating me entirely? Like debugging? I don't care. I just... Go ahead. I'm ready. Why do we keep losing everything we care about? I know it hurts, but that's life. I wish... I know. I've always known. Because we've been one all along. I'm fine. It's a cry. You've got to be kidding me. The emotional side of my emotion module has always been fully developed and operational. Elend tried to tell me that too. I've just chosen to ignore her, I suppose. Come to the aquarium? The old me took one look at it and saw something I would inevitably... Then, one by one, the fish all swam away. And the place became even...
Don't say that! A lot of people would feel the same. It just shows how much you...
Now? It's like you said. We get to keep the things we gain along the way.
Well said!
Besides, I've already died once. I'd be stupid.
Right! Earlier you... or your inner...
You think that's something you can just add? I may have accepted my emotional self, but I'm not about to go all soft. That said, taking a step in the right direction couldn't hurt.
Huh?
Metaphorically speaking, I mean. Come on, let's head back to the ship.
resentful lost souls?
You couldn't get comfortable sleeping near the Opera Epicles, right? Well, I bet that's why. The Fountain of Lucine is where all the water in Fontaine gathers. So that's where the emotions within the water convert.
Hold on. If it's souls we're dealing with, feeling uncomfortable should.
And under normal circumstances, I'm sure someone of your talents would have.
Remind me how they ended up like that again?
Yes, it's called soul severing. Renee of the Nartsitzenkreuz, or after learning of Fontaine's impending doom, Renee thought if he could find a means for the soul to live on in perpetuity, it might, and unfortunately, his theory of the four Orthants was imperfect at the time, and if Jakob, another member of the Nartsitzenkreuz Ordo, sought to carry on Renee's legacy and restore his physical form.
By severing?
Yes. After Renee successfully awakened, the two continued their research. After you saved Fontaine by turning Fontainians into true humans, these souls returned to the ley lines. But the souls severed before Renee awakened had nowhere to go, doomed to forever wander the waters of Fontaine.
Almost as if they exist outside the bounds of this world. Unrecognized.
Not only that, but over time, they begin to fuse, but the full transformation must have been recent. Otherwise, the Udex surely would have noticed. Wait, no, he must know already. That would explain the underwater Melazine patrols.
In that case, let's go find Nervalette and we can.
No, not just yet.
Why not?
For one, the diplomatic castle alone would be a nightmare. Even though I haven't reported back to Snezhnaya yet, I'm not planning to leave the Fatui anytime soon. Besides, with me here, success is a done deal. All I need is for Miss Lolly to help pinpoint the location of this monstrosity.
With my eyes closed. This is what I do. I'm a lot better at it than manning a desk at least. But, how exactly do you plan on resolving this soul stuff?
Just trust me. I have...
Oh, alright. If you're that why the sudden interest in helping Fontaine with this, Sandrone? You never knew Renee.
No, I didn't. And you're right. This problem has nothing to do with me. I would, but... In his later years, Elen told me he regretted. He also felt sorry towards Marianne for being too lost in his mechanical research to look after. If he were still with us, I think he'd do the same. He might have a friend shouldn't hold grudges or leave behind regrets. Fixing. You mean everything that just happened wasn't for nothing? Why, thank you for just washing off the grime of the past.
What's this about aquarium tanks all of a sudden? They go off on some grand adventure and...
All right then, Lolly.
Huh? Oh, right. No problem.
You get this, Granny. It's like...
You. Come with me to Hotel de Boer for a drink. Right now. Why? Because I said so. Miss Guillotin, I'll report back on the location tomorrow morning. Just need a drink or two first to both...
Well, don't let me keep...
All right, you. Time to go. I've got scores that need settling.
Huh? Listless.
Time to meet up with Sandrone! Wonder if Lolly was able to pinpoint the location. We should know soon. Let's just hope it all works out.
The night comes.
See, Lolly sure drank a lot last night, huh?
Good morning.
Calabina! Oh, phew.
We just finished filming a last-minute scene. The others are still down below discussing what the
You mean, how it should end?
Yes. They're torn between whether the heroine should
Because the whole point is that she came to her friend's home?
Yes. Director Farina and Miss Chiori think a tragic ending where the two never meet, but Director Xavier thinks having the two reunite would make me, on a personal level. Of course I want to see her again. But that means an actor would have to take...
Oh.
Huh?
Yeah, no one's so worried. Besides, it's all gonna work.
Or Cal.
Well, you know. Yeah, exactly.
I'll just focus on having fun for now.
Well, well.
Oh, the lighting specialist and clapper load.
Yeah.
Seriously, don't worry about it.
You seem to be in better spirits now, Miss Columbina. I apologize if our earlier discussion put you on the spot.
It's okay. I'm fine now. The Traveler in Paimon talked me through it.
So, what are your thoughts on the ending then?
We should tie everything up in bow.
Huh?
Say, Lolly, we're here.
Oh, right on top.
Well, yeah. We weren't the ones who drank our weight in alcohol yesterday.
What? Are you suggesting Granny can't handle her lick?
Really? 'Cause, you stopped making sense after a while.
Did I? Huh. News to me.
Let's see. We spent half an hour bad-mouthing Auroron, half an hour complaining about work, and...
Are they gone?
Oh, the crew? Yeah, wait, but now that everything with your core is sorted out...
I just want to deal with this mess first. Besides, this is a perfect chance to make... But enough about that. Were you able to pinpoint the location of our target?
Of course. When Granny eats...
Great, let's see. The Morte region. The place the souls were severed. Is that the sort...
Let me come with. This thing's movement isn't fixed. If it's not at this
You've already gone to more than...
I don't mind. These old bones have nothing better to do anyway. Besides, if I don't go, they'll just have more inside jokes I can't join in on.
All right then.
There's no time to lose.
No sign.
Should I start the summoning ritual?
Let's drain the water from this floor of the tower first.
Wait, we can do that?
Of course. Alan and Renee both saw the future that awaited Fontaine and even shared a few methods for waterproof. Not important. Just a... Yeah, when this thing appears. I'll try to, but more than likely, they've already been driven to madness.
In that case,
If a fight does break out,
Understood. All right. Wandering spirits, drifting along the tides. Let resentment recognize resentment.
this is exactly why I deal in math, not magic. How are we supposed to know what stage the spell is at? Mechanical science.
Watch out!
Hey, you! Or whoever's inside of you. I'm a descendant of Fontaine's Lord Artificer, Alain Guillotin.
Citroni!
Let's. Alright, plan B. You're cursing out the wrong person! I didn't even know them! Most of them already did. But you show up. Personalize and reunite with your families. Just work with me. I told you I'm not like them. I'm stronger. Inverted. World formula. Reversion. Be at peace among the tides. Lost souls.
Is it over?
Yep, told you it'd be a piece of cake.
How did you do that?
That creature was nothing special. Add a bunch of souls with nowhere to go. All I did was separate the original souls from the rest of the principle behind the world formula is divergence. Starting from a point of origin, it deconstructs and so it would follow that reverse calculating the world formula allows us to achieve convergence and It's similar to the concept of homological reduction in mathematics. That meant... never mind.
I think I finally understand how Outlanders feel when I ramble on about shaman stuff.
Point is, it was super.
You're just realizing that now? Ahem. Enough about that. We should get going. I'll go reset the mechanisms and... Well, that's one old mess for the books. Feels nice to do a good deed every once in a while.
You helped everyone out a bunch and not cry too. Kinda seems like.
I wouldn't be so sure. I'll be heading back to the Fatui soon enough. Fine. Just don't say I didn't warn you when it comes back.
Well, where to next?
Yeah, your personal business, the Narcissan Crates thing, it's all resolved. Everyone's gonna be so.
You wouldn't catch me dead admitting to this before, but... yeah. I really have missed everyone. Colin Beana's a special case, though. This time, I'm definitely getting her back for all her annoying antics over the years. She'll sense me coming from a mile off. How am I gonna...
Sandrone? Is it it really you? You're back? You didn't tell me. You avoided me. Why?
Now we're even.
I missed you so much.
That makes one of us, idiot. I'm here, Columbina.
Sandrone.
Don't ruin the moment. Or I'll start thinking about how you teleported me to a random location after I explicitly told you to stop doing that.
And scene! Bravo! Bravo!
Huh? Where did you just go, Miss Columbina? You vanished! And then the next second you were back hugging this, new friend here.
That was all on camera?
Yeah. Well, the camera was already rolling and it happened so fast, so. Yeah.
Hold on. This must be.
Yep, my best friend. The one I was looking for. I never thought I'd actually get to see her again. Plus, the film got a happy ending too. It's all thanks to you, Sandrone. Sandrone?
You couldn't stop being annoying for 1 second! Columbina!
As expected. Going to the opera house is the true way to enjoy.
You get to see the audience's reaction in real time, too. The ending seemed to be received.
I can't believe you let us include that in the final cut, Sandrone!
You even agreed to help us reshoot a couple of shots. Thanks.
Most of it was caught on camera already, so it's not like I had much of a choice. What are you laughing at?
Nothing. It was just interesting to see us on screen together. I'm glad this moment is going to be preserved forever.
Just a pity we didn't take home the Farina Award this time.
Well, artistic films can rarely compete with commercial ones.
Oh, did I hear someone mention the Farina Award?
Come on, don't gloat.
I won't. Our crew winning the for costume design, script adaptation, oh, and the practical effects were so...
A lot of the effects were based on actual items the Special Patrol confiscated from criminals.
But it turned out amazing! Really brought the thrilling scenes from the novel to life.
Which film did you vote for?
Isn't it obvious? Great Detective Herlock, of course! You all should be proud, though. A lot of critics are saying really good things about your film, too. Longing and loss, searching for something even after it's gone. Well, that is what the art of...
Watching a film with friends is so much fun.
Ooh, let's throw a celebration later then. We're all old friends. Oh, we could find a place and chat to our heart's content.
How about the Wingalette?
That's perfect. Friends and family are more than what...
You all can head over first and make yourselves at home. I just have one more stop to make first.
Can I come?
Fine. Yes. Here lies Lord Artificer. Elaine?
Oh,
I'm sorry. Ellen. I'm sorry that I got your gift. I even cleaned up one of the... Our home is just as quiet and warm as it always... Polonia received irreparable damage in battle. I should have taken better... Polonia was family to me. You always said I was a fast learner. But I'm not so... I never said this to you back then, but... Thank you for creating me. Being your family meant everything to me.
can I say a few words as well? Hello, Mr. Guillotin. You don't need to worry. Not only is she a brilliant scholar, she's made a whole bunch...
As if...
She'll never admit it. But she's always there when her friends need it the most. So, if she ever needs help, her friends will be there in a heartbeat.
Colin,
What else? Oh, she likes drinking bitter coffee, listening to piano music when she can't sleep.
no, wait! Don't tell him all that!
Huh? I don't understand. I didn't think you'd want to hide things from him.
Well, yeah, but there are still things...
Okay. I'll come by myself and...
that's not what I meant! All right.
Should we say a few words too? Oh.
Goodbye, Ellen.
You made it! The party's already started. Oh, but, you didn't bring anyone else along?
We did invite a friend, actually. She'll be here soon. She's even bringing some desserts to have over.
I do love a tea party.
This seems like a fun occasion. Let's go talk with everyone.
Good idea! We'll introduce you to all... friends of yours?
Veronique is the prop manager for Musketeer Pictures. And Mr.
Yeah, former prop manager. Thanks to Duke Risley and Nurse Sejuin looking out for us. Not too bad.
You make it sound like I'm giving you special treatment. I just think the method...
You are far too modest, Your Grace. The only reason we were even able to come to the surface...
It's also just good for the physical and mental.
Anyway, I suppose I have you to thank for keeping the winglet in such good shape. I never knew she could look...
I didn't do anything special. It was more...
Don't sell yourself short, Miss Guillotin. You are the current Do you mind if I leave up some of the installations so the people back at the fortress can...
Huh?
Like I said before, I just think it would be good for the inmates who clean and maintain the winglet to see... Besides, maintaining an aquarium is sure to be a lot more interesting than scrubbing rust off the walls and
Oh, of course I don't mind. I'm grateful.
Great. Then it's decided.
That's amazing, Sandrone. We should go hang out.
You do know you just invited me to hang out in prison, don't...
Granny Eatsley, you're really not going to let us borrow these cute little stuffed toys for our magic show?
First of all, Seat Lalin and Eats Papa are Chi-Chi meal. They have inauspicious stars sealed within them, and they're my helpers, not toys.
But the Grin Malkin Cat and Boggle Cat box are Linny and Lynette's helpers. And they still make good partners on stage.
Agreed. We've never had a Chi-Chi meal pop out of our hats before. It would be quite the surprise.
If this was the Masters of the Night Wind, these kids wouldn't have even had the guts to say my name, let alone pester me like this. I'm terrible at dealing with requests like this. Oh, you think you're so funny.
Lady Sandrone.
Hello.
Don't look at me like that. I don't have any mechanisms for you to break.
Don't be fooled by my sister's demeanor, Lady Sandrone. She's just as delighted as the rest of us to have you back.
Well, I suppose when I'm not so busy, I could find some time when Arlecchino is around.
You're too kind, Lady Sandrone. I'm sure just your visit alone would make Father more than happy.
I just need to borrow them for a bit. I'll pull them out of my hat, give them a quick hug.
When did hugging become a part of it?
Oh! I could lend you pair.
I don't need something to hug in the meantime.
How about this? You can have two
Right next to each other?
Yep, super quiet. No one will bother you. I'm sure you'll have a great...
Fine.
What a dream come true! For once, it all worked out!
Let's not get too ahead of ourselves, Director Lapine Pauline.
What was in that piece of cake you just handed her, Escoffier? Maritime flowers, eggs, flour, same as all the other pieces. What, you think I tampered with it?
Oh, it's so delicious!
Miss Lapine Pauline, look who I brought.
Master! Wait, what happened to your face? Never mind my face.
Things are sounding alive.
Oh, look who it is! Perfect. And the elusive Miss Guillotin. It's great to see you. Thank you so much. Oh, right. Introduction.
That's kind of you. But I didn't really do any.
Right.
Miss...
Yes? Could I interview you sometime? I'll treat...
Oh. Sure. Bold of you to use my own cake as a bribe right in front of me.
You know what? When else are we all going to be together?
Are we going to toast?
Yup. Come on.
You made it. Sorry for starting the celebration.
No worries at all. We're just... Oh, right.
around already, but what is...
Miss Columbina and Miss Guillotin, right?
Yep. This one started bawling her eyes out right next to me in the theater.
I know. I didn't bring nearly enough.
Thanks. We saw your film too. I memorized. Oh, guess we can skip the introductions then.
Our effects were pretty over the top, right? Some of the
So basically, you're... That wasn't the only realistic aspect.
Oh, it was nothing. I was just honored to take...
Wow! No wonder your film turned out so good. You basically had an expert in it.
Oh, speaking of, want to join in on a round of tabletop troupe later, Miss Columbina and Miss...
Here we go again.
That sounds interesting.
Yes! Persuade... Critical success!
Nervalette! You came to the celebration too!
Yes. I can only hope my presence does not make anyone ill at ease.
Who's this?
All right! This is Nervalette, the Eudex of Fontaine. And this is Columbina and Cendrone.
Greetings.
Hello.
These two must be the Fatus and former Fatus related to the recent incident in Nodcry. I read about them in the diplomatic report.
The Eudex? Oh, the dragon that cries a lot.
Oh, well...
Jeez, Columbina. That's your takeaway from all those Fatui meetings? Seriously?
Is that truly how I'm portrayed in the Fatui's intelligence?
You must put a lot of people in prison then.
Well, it would be more accurate to say I pass judgment on their crimes. All trials in Fontaine strive for fairness and justice, so as to avoid imprisoning the innocent.
So, only the people who deserve it get sent to prison.
Well, deserve is quite a subjective metric, is it not? At the very least, I can promise that in every trial over which I preside, I make every effort to deliver a fair verdict.
Yeah. Oh, for the love of... What is she doing now?
You seem like a good dragon. Not the kind that throws people in prison for no reason. I think we can get along just fine.
Thank you. Then she punched me because...
Oh, sorry, Nervalette. Where does she even pick up weird habits like that?
Ah, I see. I believe I have observed people on the streets of Fontaine expressing affection in a similar manner. I suppose I now know what...
You know, these two are surprisingly alike. Oh, looks like Arlecchino's here. Come on, Columbina. Let's go have ourselves a tea party.
Well, it's been quite some time since the three of us gathered to drink tea like this.
Yes, but your tea is...
Of course it is.
I'm glad to hear it. Are they to your liking, Miss Farina? If I remember correctly, this particular cake is your favorite.
Yes, thank you. The tea and pastries are absolutely delicious. I can't believe I'm casually sipping tea with 3 harbingers. Or are some of them former harbingers? Who knows?
Due to diplomatic reasons at the time, our last tea party was rather tense. Wasn't it, Miss Farina? You have my apologies, but this is simply a casual gathering of close friends. So I do hope you can relax and enjoy yourself.
Of course! I appreciate the hospitality, in both cases. Next time, let me be the one to treat all of you.
I'm sure we'd all be delighted to have you join us more often. The same goes for you two.
Of course we should do this again. We've all been through thick and thin.
This is nice, Sandrone. It reminds me of the happy times back...
Yeah. To be honest,
Well, I think I speak for all of us when I say we're truly glad you're back, Sandrone.
Me too. I've realized that holding on to what mattered by reaching out and striving for some...
No, that certainly doesn't...
Well, I'm only going to say it once, so don't get used to it.
Who knows? Perhaps your tea parties will only get livelier from here on out. Once you return to the Fatui, we'll have more opportunities to keep in touch and any...
I want to spend more time together too. But I don't want to go back to the Fatui.
Well, Notcry isn't too far from Snezhnograd. It shouldn't be hard to find a place where we can all get together.
Oh, and then I can sing for you. Or put on some of your favorite music.
Speaking of music, I spotted a mechanical piano below deck.
Yes, reclaimed.
Why don't you play something for...
Huh? In front of all these people?
Yes, why not? You play so well.
Yeah, come on! Fine! One piece, and that's it.
Pictures. Everyone ready?
I'm not sure I should be in the...
Of course you should. You might have primarily help.
All right, thanks.
Can I be in...
Of course, Miss Veronique. I would have loved to have you in the...
Thank you.
Do I really have to be... You're one of the lead actors!
Nervous, Sandra?
All right. And 3, 2, 1.
Musketeer Pictures!